welcome to Gaining Ground. We are an organic, no-till farm in Concord, Massachusetts. Our mission is to provide free, sustainably grown food to people who are experiencing food insecurity, and we do this with the help of a diverse community of volunteers who work and volunteer with us on the farm. We are in our 30th growing season, and during that time we've never sold a single fruit or vegetable. We grow about 125,000 pounds of food each year. That's over 500,000 individual servings, and we distribute this food for free to about 10,000 people all across the greater Boston, Metro West, and Lowell areas. So at Gaining Ground, we grow food exclusively for people who are experiencing food insecurity. That means that we have never sold a single fruit or vegetable in our 30 growing seasons. As you can see on the map here, we are located in Concord, Massachusetts, but the farm actually serves 10,000 people throughout our region, the greater Boston region, the Lowell region, and getting out into the Metro West. We work with a network of about 18 different hunger relief organizations. These are, in some cases, typical food pantries. We have a very close relationship with Open Table. Many of our partners also have the capacity, they have kitchens, so they are cooking and preparing medically tailored meals for folks who need those services. We also work with a number of schools, like a Head Start preschool up in Lowell, and a number of day and overnight shelters for folks who are experiencing homelessness. That would be House of Hope in Lowell, and Women's Lunch Place in Boston, and Lowell Transitional Living Center in Lowell. And so it's important for us, we're here at the farm, and we know our community very well, we know how to grow vegetables very well, but it's important for us to have relationships with all of these folks who really have the feet on the ground in the community, and they have their own trusted relationships in their own community. Actually have a huge variety of food that's getting ready to go out today. Our food is generally distributed within about 24 hours of harvest and within about 20 miles of the farm. Our crop plans are very much influenced by the feedback that we get from our partner organizations and what people tell us that they want to eat and cook with us. We know that food is more than just about calories. Food is about dignity. Food is about being nourished in body and soul. And we all want to eat food that we enjoy, that's familiar to us. And so we grow a variety of hot peppers and Asian greens, specialty eggplant, for our folks who are going to rarely, if ever, see that available at food pantries or shelters. We want to make sure that we can provide that for them. And also even the variety. I mean, you can see here these boxes are labeled fennel and flowering broccoli. Well, we do, of course, grow some of the more familiar vegetables like carrots and green beans. These are things that are pretty common that can be found at different food banks, but there are hardly any growers whatsoever that are providing the specialty crops, which again just adds so much flavor and complexity and nourishment that makes food an enjoyable experience in addition to being a need that needs to be met. So at Gaining Ground, volunteerism is a huge part of what we do. We have individuals, families, corporate groups, church groups, scouting groups, other community groups who like to come out and spend time working and learning with us on the farm. We've got folks with us here today who are actually helping us to weed our cabbage patch that we have. In order for us to be able to grow all of this food, it does require quite a few helping hands, and so we love to have folks come out to the farm to join us, to learn about regenerative farming, and to actually also learn about some of the root causes of food insecurity and the pervasiveness of food insecurity in our communities. In addition to growing fruits and vegetables, Gaining Ground also has a beautiful cut flower program. We grow this because we need the pollinators to come and visit. In fact, if you look closely, you'd be able to see lots of different bugs and bees and, you know, all sorts of little critters here picking up the pollen and distributing it around, pollinating our crops. But then we also have the benefit of having these beautiful flowers. And so what we do is we have volunteers from the National Charity League come each week, and they make bouquets of flowers that we distribute for free that go into the distribution for our Food for Families participants each week. Those are the folks who live in Concord and Carlisle. With the other additional flowers that we have, we also send them to some of our partners like Women's Lunch Place in Boston or House of Hope up in Lowell, and they use them to make bouquets to put out on the tables for their guests. And so this flower program, in addition to providing habitat for the ecology that we're trying to build above and below ground, it's a way for us to show dignity and respect for everybody who receives our produce.